Hello. Hey, Doth, how's it going? I love it how people decide to mow their lawns immediately after I get home. Like, you get it, you just do it at the end of the day, sun goes down, but it's like, it's not even that hot. It wasn't even hot today, it was nice and cool. I just hate lawnmower sounds, that's all. Anyways. Okay. So you remember what I did yesterday. Oh, that's right. I decided I want to go down to the big mine finally. If I can remember where that is exactly. Wait, wasn't there a locked door here? I wonder if I can use the pirate key. Yeah, right here. Locked. Can I use the pirate key here? Oh, sweet. Alright. I'm glad I was down here. Good. These hitboxes, I swear. Start checking around for doors, I guess. Ah. The fuck did you come from? Oh, right above me? Trapdoor. Okay. Trapdoor spawn point. Another one. We got a couple chests, but I'm sure they're all filled up with skeletons. Check for doors first and see if we can find anything. $35 gold? Yeah, crystal. Ah. I've always seen him do an overhead swing, not that kind. Morning Star? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh, alright. So all that for one verdite, alright. Actually, I want to... I've got a decent way to refill my magic, or my MP. I want to actually start working on my magic here. Magic sure refills up slow. So where am I going here? Let's switch to, well, actually, switch to stone. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh, that's even slower. Jesus, man. Bonk. I got level up, nice. Let me fill my health real fast. I believe it's this way. Wait. Okay. There's, in that small mine is, I think his name is Phi. Just looking up some Kingsfield 1 gameplay. Nice. See if I can actually, let's find the, see if I can find the small mine first. No, I don't want to be here. Can't recall if I played Kingsfield 1 or 2. I'm talking about the North American version. Actually, I can buy the silver boots now. Wait, no, I can't. Do I have anything I can sell? Let me use this. No, I guess not. PS1? Okay. I would assume probably Kingsfield 2. Well, actually, if you look up, I think Kingsfield 2 videos, it's like most of it's like outside. Yeah, it's 4,000. Didn't have the Japanese version. That's gotta be this game? Okay, yeah. South Graveyard of the Small Mine, this is where I want to go. Let's swap this over to Wind Cutter. This is just way too slow to build up. There we go. I only rented it and played for a couple hours max, but I distinctly remember this game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I never really knew about this game series until a friend let me borrow the second one. Oh, there he is. So I think if he wants this, where is it? The Figure of Seath. I think he wants this. But I'm afraid if I give it to him, I'll lose access, because I don't know if I need the, I don't know if I need this key to enter in the fountain doors. I don't know if he'll... Still didn't find anything about it. Let me just talk to him. I need the Figure of Seath, known amongst the elves. If you bring it to me, I will give you the Moon Gate. Guessing my Kingsfield 2 files are actually the USA version 1 files. I think the Kingsfield 2 takes up like a full memory card, maybe? I can't remember. Give me a moment, sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to read. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this or give it to him. I don't technically need a gauge at the moment because I've already got one. Oh, never opened this one. Wrong key, okay. Silver key. Really? Alright, well that was dumb. How much does he want for that gold key again? Actually, I hate to tell you this, but I was busted for duplicating a key for Gil the Thief. Gil was from the first game. Oh, jeez, he needs 13,000. Won't see that anytime soon. Crunch. Oh, this is taking me up to the north village. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Trying to remember where I go. Oh wait, I think I know now. There we go. I think it's over. I think I passed it. Recent favorite channel to watch. Great game, very chill. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, man, no problem. Thanks for being here. I do like my, or enjoy my chill. I don't think it's in here anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and save since I'm here. Seems to be taking a little bit longer to save net recently. Mostly been playing Doom Eternal, very fast paced compared to this. Yeah, I saw it was on sale. It was like $10. It's actually a really good price for it. I know it looks like you've been, well, it looks like you're subscribed to Retro Bear, so I know he's been playing that for a little bit. Been in here, there's some magic. Yeah, he recently started playing it. I've been posting my YouTube playthrough series, so I think he was inspired by it. Oh yeah. Nice. Where am I going? I know it's here. Maybe it's in the next area over. Oops, missed that one. And nuts. This is it right here. Whoa. I got new music now. NES Shadowgate? No. I'd like to play the one for on the SNES. Actually, let's go back. The music changed again, so it might be in a completely different area. And let me use... check out what the name of this place is. Base number 4. Oh, this is called the Big Mine. The Shadowgate stream? Blind playthrough? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. I've got a couple more things I gotta play before that though. So I got 5 Rhombus keys here. This is a key here? No. Won't look up hints. Ouch. Jeez, man, chill out. A lamp? Okay. So am I still in the big mine right now? Oh, I'm in base number 5. Nice amount of gold. Hey, already, how's it going? Oh, shit. Alright. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should go back and... Oh, wait. What did I lose? Wonder if I lost a dragon crystal? Maybe? Going sleepy and worky. Also you did. Yeah, I did. Alright, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. So if I can't be asked to download a map, print it out, and draw on it, I'm just gonna take a fucking photo of my screen. And then I'm just gonna draw on that, because you can make little things on it. At least I think you can. Fountain. Can I shrink this? Oh well. At least you got something going. Hey Zordon, how's it going? The equipment. I still got my items. Maybe okay, so let me double check here. I have 7 dragon crystals. Let me load, because I actually saved before I went down there. Doing alright? Cool. Hope you had a good day. And then, how many do I have now? 8. Okay, so it did. It actually, now that I have access to the fountain, if I die, it uses up Dragon Crystal to revive me next to it, so I know that for next time. Oops. Bonk. I remember Ben using this spell. See, I think it was going the wrong way, actually. Tentacles. Wait. How do we get to the fountain? Well, shit. Oh, I have to go underground. Okay. They still didn't fix it? Fix what? Anime is hentai and hentai is anime. It's hentai anime. Oops. Even certain Twitch clones fix the squid so continuous, no holes. Oh, you mean the gap in between the characters? All we eat is chopped squid. Probably dead. I'm too tired to work today. Oh, hey. Hey, Camel, how's it going? Church is gruel. Did you work out a lot today? Is that where you're really tired? Making video games is hard work. Let's see where I can go with. Well, let's see what this is. Worked for 10 hours yesterday and got hard stuck. Oh, really? Couldn't do any more. I had to go to bed. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I forgot about this. These are the mine carts. I remember Ben having trouble with this. I totally forgot about this place. Oh, you slept terrible because of it. Didn't want to get out of bed. Shit, I'm sorry, dude. Finally got up, got unstuck. Everything worked. Sweet. Yeah, I guess even, well, I mean, yeah, 10 hours, that sounds like it would wear you down pretty quick. And then taking a mental break. Sounds like it would, yeah, it sounds like it would help. Sleep helps, yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you found a solution to it. What have we learnt? You must sleep terrible to be happy. Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears for game development. I need another key to get out of here. Yeah, let's see, should we save here? No. Every time I search Google for something, I never find an answer. I know your situation's completely different. I'm kind of in a similar situation. At my work. I basically had to teach everything myself. There's a lot of resources that I was able to use, but it's like I still have to learn. Like, I'm still learning stuff, and I've been there for about 2 years. unfortunately, I don't have anybody to ask or to rely upon to, except for our installer. He's got like 30 years experience, but um, he's basically an independent contractor. But when he's there, you know, I try to learn everything that I can from him. He's a really cool dude too. But as far as like asking somebody, I mean, the only thing I can really think of is you know, jumping on Reddit. Or like, not jumping on Reddit, but just like asking in a forum. There's plenty of resources there too. Well, that gold just dropped down there. I know you don't. I know you don't like the idea of. What is that? Oh, it's another one of those bracelets. Anyways, I know you don't like the idea of AI, but I have a couple of friends who are into programming, and it actually helps them clean up code, and you can actually ask them questions. And the worst case scenario, they basically write the code for you if you really need it. I know you're on a crunch, but it's like it might benefit to, I don't know. That's really up to you. It might benefit to like check it out. Fuck with stuff for hours, finally figure something out. People online don't give a shit, programmers are absolute dicks. Yeah. Not all of them. Krub's into programming. I don't think he's ever touched Godot though. He's not into game development. So you might be able to ask him for something. This has to be closed first. We're only mostly dicks. Some of the time. Still though, you seem to have done quite well for yourself as far as the programming goes. I mean, it seemed like you had a good head start with your prior knowledge, and then building all the Godot on top of that. That is actually pretty impressive, so don't sell yourself too short. Okay, right. The difficulty on this just ramped up quite a bit. But yeah, I think Krub's in your Discord. I did no such thing. I was burnt to death. Let's see, where did I... Well, I saved it before I came down there, so let's... At least I think I did. Ah, crap. I thought I had saved before I went down there. I haven't found any new rhombus keys, so I think I have to be careful with what I use. I guess I could take these. Since I'm not entering them, I can probably just take them back. There's that one's already taken. I don't know if there's any others down this way. It doesn't look like it. You died. Which gold do I have? Actually, I have, Camel, I have got access to Bard, which is, actually I think I might have already told you this, but, it's Google's version of ChatGPT, or at least it's AI. So if there's something, like, something I might be able to, ask it, like, code-wise, I can try and, like, just copy and paste the code and say, hey, this doesn't work, why not? And it might actually look at it, so, because it does actually know how to use Godot. It might be worth a shot, so. Actually, I'll take this back. It won't help you code, but it might be able to help, like, find your problem, with why something isn't working. Like, I don't think it'll say, hey, how do I... Well, you might be able to actually ask it, hey, I'm trying to do this and this, what can I do? Or I've got this code, but it keeps breaking. What might be a possible solution? Yeah, I can give you ideas. Blame Zordon. Code's broken, blame Zordon. Okay, let's try and not die this time. Oh, jeez. Alright. I'll have to be back quite far. I was just trying to find, just trying to search this pile of bones, see if he dropped anything, but nope. Okay, this is where I died right here. Let me use resist fire. Oh, I didn't actually cast it. Fuck. That instantly killed me. At like 105 HP. Alright, I'm just gonna take the death. Oh, okay, that's right. I have to go through the jail cell, that's what it is. Looks like... Someone who went to university and completed coding courses, they're worthless. You end up learning everything yourself anyways. Best thing you can do is abuse your friends to help you. I mean, I took computer lab in high school. I learned absolutely fucking nothing. And we literally relied on each other to code stuff. But that was like the only time I've ever actually done anything in there. Alright, actually, let's just go somewhere else instead of down that way. Gonna body slam the AI. But what if the AI is a hot cat girl maid? Android. Ouch. Jesus. So how is it I take them out in one hit, just like the really weak ones, but these guys still hit me for like a ton of damage. University coding as well, it's just good for learning the basics of how things work, like loop, function, variable. Yeah, plus you got like your professor or your teacher to ask questions about. Okay, I think it was a silver key for this. There we go. Just 100 gold though. Chat GPT kun uwu. You can actually tell it to speak to you in uwu chat or pig Latin until you tell it to stop. Yeah, I mean like AI is not going to teach you how to speak like Japanese or something. Just like it won't teach you to code. But you can't. Oh, Roma's key. But you can use it as a resource to. Oh god, there's more mine carts. You can use it as a resource to ask it things that you wouldn't normally be able to find through Googling something. I've found that true for a couple instances. Instead of going, like, Googling something and all these forms pop up and you don't find an answer. I've done this multiple times already. I don't find an answer, and then I'll just type in, I'll ask the question to Bard or something like that, and it basically spits out the answer I'm looking for. So there's uwu, and then there's umu. I've never heard of umu before. What's umu? Wait, what? Umu? She's not really. Oh, she just has her eyes closed and a V mouth. That's uvu. One way to find help would be to find a hackerspace near you, meet people, and talk to people. Hackerspace is generally more hardware related. Yeah, I mean, there's also like indie developer Reddit threads or Reddit boards specifically for indie development, like asking questions and stuff like that too. Anime Fate says umu at the end of every sentence. Speeches. Oh, mannerisms. Wasn't there one that like said kek after every now and then? $100 gold. Wow. Oh, just like Naruto's Datebayo. Oh, Rhombus key. I was looking for a door, but I'll take that instead. Believe it. Okay, let me, now that I found those 2 Rhombus keys, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, better than the American dub. Ugh. Oh, Date Bayo sounds better. Alright, everybody, get ready. Wait, stop. Oh, I did stop. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Hang on. Oh, Earth Orb, sorry. There's so many fucking arrows. Ouch. Looks like there's a spell over there. Jeez, almost died again. Sweet. I don't have to buy those now. Oh, what's my defense at? Slash 57, 43, and 30. $58, $45, $39. Okay. So let's see, it's at least it's somewhat of an upgrade. No, I butchered the spelling of it. Date Bayo. No, that's. I think that's how you spell it, actually. Oh, another Rhombus key. I think I remember it. There's a streamer named Rhombus. I think. Ooh, spell. A light spell? I think he's part of Retrograde Tom's community. Oh, that's right, I gotta use it. But speaking of Naruto, apparently there's supposed to be a new manga coming out. There's already like 3 of them right now. Of, oh, fuck, what's his name? Minato? No. What's Naruto's father's name? Was it Minato? I was right. Minato Namikaze. I guess he's getting his own, like, spin-off series. Which, I like prequel and lore stuff better than, like, sequels and stuff like that. Actually, Minato actually won the most popular character in the manga competition, I think, or the votes. Okay, what did I learn? So I'm glad I put that gate there, because now I can go back. Light and breath. Oh, I learned breath. No idea what that does, though. Okay, let's go ahead and use our Stargate. God. The brightness of 1,000 suns. So I can actually... So you can actually jump off these. I didn't know that. I'm like, whoop, stop, I need to get off here. Cat still loves the new cat tree. Nice. Oh, I can turn. Oh, I can attack too. And it goes. Moonstone. Someone say cat. No. She's not in here. So let me check for doors, maybe. Meow. Sounds like a cat. Meow. Oops. I think I accidentally hit that. Don't see rocket. Wrong stream. Got termites. Oh, it's these guys that are screaming. Shut up. Yeah, I don't want to put up with that. Let's use bloodstone. You just respawn behind me? No. What the fuck is this here for? There's nothing here. Oh god, this place is pretty big. Oh, that's where they were. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Oh, this is worth that 9. Are you kidding me? If I use stone, it takes 7 and only hits 1. And it takes forever to charge. I use 1 firewall and I take out all those guys. That's awesome. I'm getting further into One Piece Odyssey. Is that any good? I heard that was like one of the best games that's come out so far for One Piece. There's one important rule on how to work faster and become successful. It's don't open Twitch. I wasted 30 minutes already. But you'll never waste time in my channel. I was trying to see if I could get them all together. Twitch, even though I have been kind of addicted to it for the past couple of years, it's definitely made like a more positive impact in my life in more ways than one. Strength gained, so that's good. Because I'll be doing more damage. What? Well, I can't run and jump across that one. I wonder if there's a float ability. Or if there's, like, wing boots in this game as well. I have played a little bit of the One Piece. Yeah, one of the Yeah, the side-scroller beat 'em up. Yeah, I have played a little bit of that. I should probably just add that to my list. One Piece Warriors 2 was in Japanese only. A Miso fan? Ah, I tried it. The first Muso game I ever played was Dynasty Warriors on the PSP, and it was okay. The last one that I had played was what was it? Zelda Age of Calamity, which is a spin-off prequel for Breath of the Wild. It's actually really fucking good. But it's like it is toned down. The game that they had before that, which was Hyrule Warriors, was more Muso than Age of Calamity was. Grind and chill games, yeah. Wait, where am I going? Hang on, let me go back there. I want to see if that's like a... Of course, all these guys respawn. I want to see if that's like an invisible bridge. I don't know if I can cast a spell and see if it works. The worst case scenario, I get sent back to the fountain. Peace Warriors 3 was good, 4 was slightly less good, okay. I can take these guys out in one hit now. You just pooped out a crystal. Might be a One Piece addict. I mean, it's a really good series. I haven't really delved to... I used to watch the anime. I'm still keeping up with the manga mostly. But I haven't really played any of the games. And I've only seen, like, I think the first 3 movies. And I know they kind of, like... Characters from the movies will, like... They'll make, like, little cameo appearances. They'll pop up in, like, a small corner somewhere on the manga. I know what to use here. Oops. I only got one of them. I had to back up because I'm sure that would damage me as well. Such bubkiss. Bubkiss! Damn it. Are you kidding me? Don't drop anything worth. Yeah, 120 movies. Film Red newest movies, which I heard is really good too. Watched in theaters. Yeah, the last anime movie that I watched was crap. It was the Dragon Ball movie with the Dragon Ball Super movie with Broly. This place is called the... Whoop, God damn it, I hit the button by accident. The Earth Elementals are guarding something at the Cave of the Earth Soul. I heard that mages used to live there long ago. Once upon a time, the elves had created a shrine on the island. They were hiding in the cave when they died out. This cave is called the Elf Cave. Well, I found the Earth Grave yard. I'm so tired of digging. Well, stop digging. See if I can Get some more dialogue out of him. I guess not. Stupid tree. Yeah, some kind of dead end. My coworker was telling me how it was like either the character, like they consider the movies non-canon, but it's like I think the main character is supposed to show up in the manga later. Okay, I missed that first bit of dialogue from him, but oh well. What is that? Looks like a... Hang on. Oh. Harvine's key? Looks like a Masonic symbol. The Freemasons. Cave of Darkness. This is hell. Well, we don't want to go to hell, do we? Save me, Jeebus. Bones. Hello. Who the hell are you? Why are you wearing those clothes? Well, there are no more crystals around here. I'm not a crystal miner either. I came to look for treasure left by King Harvine. Oops, please don't tell anyone this. I'm disguised as a miner. My ancestor was working for King Harvine and was given Harvine's key, but I lost the key. What do you mean you lost the key while I was wandering around the island? Where did I drop my key? I'm supposed to be rich by now. Finders keepers. Just have to look for Harvine's key. There's a crystal. Oh, this isn't just darkness. This is advanced darkness. Maybe if I use the light spell, I can see. Oh my god, it works! Wow. What was that? Of course it's locked. It's probably locked with a gold key. Huh. Alright. Eh. What was that? Those little particle effects. That's probably somebody below me trying to shoot me up from the... There's another crystal. What are you? What is that? Doesn't drop anything. What's that? That's a suit of armor. Dark armor? Hopefully it's not cursed. 58, 45, 39. 53, 45, 38. Oh wow, but it gives me really strong magic resistance. But I'm wondering if like, the trade-off is that I'm blinded, basically. So I think I still have the light spell still active. There we go. That's the entrance here. Is this on the map? Yes. Looks like it wore off. I can't cast it yet. Did it not cast it? Oh, let me guess. I can't use magic while wearing this, right? Yep, I can't use magic while I'm wearing that dark armor. Ugh, man. It's all blending into one. What's this? Oh, this was the other... Oh, okay. That's that other side. I'm glad I didn't jump across that. Okay, I know this is here, so let me... I want to go back. Ah! Because I want to make sure there was that... Oh, yeah, see? Already I missed something. See if the Magician's Key still works on this one. Yes! Another truth? The fuck? So that's 4 accounted for. Oh, nice. Okay, that's where I found the armor. Oh, I see it now. I'm in the darker area there. Maybe not. There says there should be a path in front of me, but I guess this is a different area altogether. Okay, that's the entrance right there. Look at the bones! Oh. You're not a resident here, are you? Are you looking for Tio? He told me he was going to look for crystals. I haven't seen him since. There's supposed to be many crystals in the outer world, but I've also heard there are many monsters there and that the cave is flooded with poison. What Necron wants is in the elf cave, but nobody has been able to find this cave. I've been digging here every single day, yet I found no crystals. What is going on? I don't know. I see him laying on the ground all the time. The poisoned cave. Dangerous. What, down there? I guess that's the only place I can go then. Ouch. I thought I heard her. I gotta level up, nice. Another crystal. Oh, who's this? Oh, he's dead. A dead crystal miner. Oh, I don't want to drop down there just yet. Jeez, cat. Go fuck. Hey. Psst, psst. Come here. She busted my door in and then she just ran off. A lot of bones down here. It's weird, I only saw one drop point. You're like, oh, wait, is that Leon? He's wearing that pendant. Hello? Hello? So, Came to this place to look for crystals. I remember being attacked by a monster. Thank you so much for helping me. I have to get home soon. Gigi must be waiting for me. Please stop by my house. I want to see Gigi. These guys are definitely faster than the other ones. Here's somebody mining. Oh, it shows the paths. Oh, okay, that's what those are. Looks like one or two of them just drop you straight off into nothing. There's somebody mining, but it seems like it's on another side of the wall. So I wonder if there's like a door here somewhere. I guess not. Crunch. I'm gonna use that phantom rod here. Oh, I've already been down here. Oh, this is different. What's this? In the name of the Great Mage, no one can enter this cave of the Earth Soul. Shadam. Shut up. What is that? Oh god, they follow me. Well, hello, kitty. What you doing? Hey. Okay. I'm gonna open my window real fast. Kitty! Yeah, there she be. Hey, Kitty, where you going? Here. Okay. She didn't want to. Hey, Groove, how's it going? And she left. Okay, I wonder if this missile shield will help me. What the fuck? Does it drop anything? No. Always show up about the same time Kitty does. Best of luck, yes. Wrong key, okay. Let's try silver key. Ouch. Whoa. Okay, that takes 30 HP. Mr. Schnauzlot. Sir Schnauz. With your rock fingers. Okay. See if I got a key for this. Okay. Wrong key. It's not the silver key. It's not the magician's key. Oh, I have Harvine's key. What the fuck? Alright. Pirate's key? None. I didn't realize that I had picked up Harvine's key, which is what that guy dropped. Ouch. It's not. An earth ring? Okay, let's find out what that does. Oh, when worn, your magical power will increase. If you combine it with the 4 other rings, you get Captain Planet, yeah. Jeez, they're going crazy over there. Don't worry, I'm coming to get you. Oh, he must have already been hit a couple times by friendly fire. Dragon fruit tree behind him. Wait, this guy's bigger than the other ones. Is that a spell? Nice. Magic learned. Alright, what we got? Earth wave. Okay. 15. Let's check it out. I was reading if you just sit here and wait, that Dragon's Tear just grows and then drops. I guess that's it for this area, like, as far as other rooms go. The Elf Cave. What? Whoa. Hi. Oh, a plumage. Hot elf action? Yes, please. Some more crystals. Actually, let me use the new spell I just discovered. Okay, not sure what that did. Yeah, they steal my MP. Whenever I get hit by these guys, they steal MP. Dude. It looks like they're dropping plenty of these. There's a bunch here. Let me just go ahead and use one. Just give me stone. Ground attacks do nothing on flying. But stone does. Where's that plume? There it is. Have to wait for it. Wait, what is that? That's a crossbow. Punch you in the face with rocks. Slap. Lost the effect. Oh, but it gives me full MP. That's awesome. Was that open before? Bonk. Bonk. Did I kill him? Oh, there's more. There's another spell. By and by, a man who comes here beats the black dragon with the blessing of Seath. Guess we're a little late for the hot elf action. Is this a darkness spell? Oh, here it is. Elf's Key. Oh, okay. Nope, all yeah, all the elves are dead. Bruh. Oh, that's a little bit of a loop. Alright. That must be above me then. These are just termites. Okay, so this was where the key was. I'm just going in circles here. Oh, nice. Moonstone. I guess that's it for this place. Oh, wait. Let me go back. See if I can use that elf's key on that chest. Probably not, but it might be worth a try. Oh, level up. Nice. Ooh. And dragon crystal. Nope, wrong key. I probably need a gold key for that. Which is really expensive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, he apparently shoots rocks out of his hands, too. Seems to be like a good place to farm. I need some kind of an updated map, and there's none of this is in here. Oop. Looks like I have to go this way. Crunch. That's the dead guy. Yeah, jump down there to get... what's his face? so I'm gonna look something up real fast. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Oh, seeing what I could find more about Seath, that figure of Seath. I don't know what else I need to do here. The wrench. I think I've already been in these areas. And it's gone. Oh, that would suck if I didn't have a Rhombus key. go ahead and save. I think I gained 2 levels since the last time. Okay, maybe been there? I think this just ended up taking me to... Dude. Well, thank God I saved. Oh, punk ass. Pretty certain I've already been down this one. Seems pretty long. These guys are actually running on the other ones, shooting as they go by. I literally just made a circle, I guess, then. Alright. I guess I'll go this way. Which I think I've already been through here, right? Yeah, there's a safe spot there. Okay, so I've already been all throughout that way. I don't know. I'll just have to remember there's that one chest back there that I can't open because I don't have a key for it. It's probably a gold key, but I have no idea. Okay, I'll use my Stargate here. Alright. So I can actually leave that Stargate there. Oops, I gotta... Rhombus key. Wait a minute, I've got Harvine's key, so I can go to that tower now. That wasn't close enough. Is there another room over here? No, that was it, okay. Or wait. Is there anything right here? Okay. I died here last time. Well, through that door anyways. Holy shit, that almost killed me. Base number 4. Gonna sleep and watch the stream? Alright, yep, have a good night, dude. Appreciate you being here. What's this? Oh, the music got intense here. I don't know what that did, but find out, I guess. Oh, it turned off the traps. Sweet. Okay, I can't get up there just yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just go this way, maybe? I guess I'll go this way first. No. Okay, let's not do this. Actually, let me use... stuck because they hit an invisible wall. flask. Nice. Still don't know what to do about this place. Like, I don't know what to do with these things yet. Like he's still alive from all that. I thought I could set my heal to it or something, like my healing magic to it, but I guess not. I think that was it. Oh. Jeez, something's going on that side. Damn, more rhombus doors. How many do I have? Two. Check this way first. Oh, there's nothing here. Well, I'll use it. I just hope I don't get locked out. Hey kitty, how's it going? It's going alright. Just playing a little more of Kingsfield. That was my last key. So I saw you were playing Minecraft today. Have you finished playing Tears of the Kingdom? Gotta wait for mine. Wait for my magic to recharge. the slowdown is horrible. Stop being hit by... Just gonna use a dragon crystal. God. Shit. That's weird. I got a message that popped up saying, "Welcome to the chat room," like I got disconnected. Royal Treasure House, really? Well, that sounds neat. I think I can kill these things. There we go. Your shadow. 6 more weeks of winter? PlayStation 5 showcase? Oh yeah, I did too. I didn't even realize it was today until it popped up in my YouTube feed. It was like, I got home late for it anyways, so I had to watch it all, which is fine. It was really bad. There was like... Yeah, honestly, I only saw like maybe 1 or 2 games, and I'm like, oh, this looks neat. But everything else is just... eh. Those were the other set of traps. I can't get through there because I don't have any more keys. What's this say? The Underworld Prison number 2, okay. Silent Hill remake and so on. People thought Bloodborne. People gotta stop expecting this stuff. Like, it's one thing to get excited, maybe, oh thank god, another key, for a game that they know is coming out. I don't care and I don't believe in hype, but people gotta stop being disappointed by stuff they know it's not gonna come out. Who's this guy? You saw my mother? You did? If you need my help, I will do anything for you. Please visit my place. And who are you? Oh, he's Leon? He came to the island with his mother from the village of the High Elves. There were many talented craftsmen in the High Elf, but Leon exceeded all of them in talent and ability. You have the blessing of Seath, the great god. Good luck to you. Hang on. Persona 3 remake and Persona 6. Nothing of that was there. They need to stop hyping things. Yeah, that's exactly. You just really need. Like, you gotta stop having these high expectations for these things. It's just they'll either show games that are already out on other systems, or they'll show like just upcoming games or new IPs sometimes. And most of the time, you could even see on the video it says footage captured on PC. And it looked like the only thing that people might get excited for is probably for the PSVR 2. It looked like there was a bunch of games that were coming out for that. What else are you gonna get excited for with the PS5 with a bunch of remakes? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3. I can't wait for the PS5 so I can play all the games I've already played. Spider-Man 2 looked interesting. I still haven't played the first one. Final Fantasy 16 I'll look into. It looks nice. Was that a remake? Are they remaking Metal Gear Snake Eater? Lurking and sleeping? Yeah, no problem, Darth Blaze. Thanks for lurk. PSVR 2. I heard it's actually pretty nice. I have no interest in it. I'll probably take a hard pass on it. But for the people that do have it, I'm excited they actually get something, because I thought it was here. Give me that. Thank you. But yeah, I was hearing how bad the PSVR 2 was doing in sales, but I'm like, I mean, it's kind of a niche product for a console that you can't really. I mean, actually, you can probably get one now, but a PS5. I mean, I thought the dumbest thing that they announced today was that dedicated. I think it's like a tablet grip or something like that, where you can stream your PS5 games anywhere. It's like, who fucking cares? Whoa. Ah, it's so bright. It's made of crystals. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. God, why do they keep just fucking making remakes? It's so stupid. I'm like, ho ho. Resident Evil 4 VR mode. Wow. Now you too, in first person, in VR, can now block a chainsaw with a Bowie knife. Are all your dreams now fulfilled? I think with PS5's many PS4 games run better, loads faster. Yeah, they've got, was it a PS5 upgrade, so it runs better than a PS4 Pro or something like that. Eh. How long am I going to stream for? Probably about 10:30, which should be about like half an hour from now. God, these guys are horrible. There we go. Very few PS5's games, even with buying 50% off. Yeah, the only game on PS5 right now I'd like to look into is Final Fantasy 16. Bugging at $70. Dude, the first year when I got my PS5, every game that came out for $70 literally went on sale for $30 to $40 during the holidays, like right before Christmas. Everybody was selling them like hotcakes. Oh, and I bought a bunch of PS5 games for like next to nothing. I'm afraid to go down here because I don't have another key. And I'm afraid I'm gonna get stuck down here. But here's nothing, I guess. Magic Cave of Ice. Okay. Oh, it's not crystal, it's ice. No, thank you. Okay, it's homing. We can stop that now. 30 PS5. Oh. If it's on discount, you might buy it. I mean, yeah, I heard it's pretty decent. So, it's probably one of the cheaper ways to get into VR. Do I have anything that can heal me? No. Oh shit, I am almost dead. I'm gonna use missile shield? I don't know. What the fuck? Sir. TOS. Jeez, it shoves me back quite a bit too. Okay, what I think is going on is I can't damage these guys because I'm using a wind weapon. Try the bastard sword. Sir, please take your blue tingles elsewhere. Goodness. Hey, Retrobear, how's it going? Please stop shooting me with that bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna try and get around these guys before they lock me in here. Them frames are gone? Yeah. These fucking things home in on me. Get out of here. Maybe I need to... Let's try the battle hammer. Oh, I'm sorry. So I missed a bunch of... Grandia 1 and 2 remasters. Oh, cool. Call you a Nintendo nerd? I mean, considering you have 400 games on your Switch. Every single Dungeon Cocaine ever released. Yeah, I don't really want to touch anything after the Xbox 360, to be honest. Just like, there's no reason to be honest. Normal consoles. Yeah, I should have jumped. I remember going when Toys R Us was still open. They had PS TVs that they were trying to dump for like 15 bucks a piece. And I should have picked one up because I didn't realize you could play. Actually, it's a pretty good emulation machine, but you can also play PS Vita games on it. Stalker 2, maybe, but I don't know. That sounds like it's been in development hell and it's changed hands too many times, I think. I'll admit it, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater is attempting to go on PS5. Oh yeah, for the remake, or remaster, sorry. Actually, they're probably remaking it. A lot of trash ones for 200 games? So is there anything here? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna skip these guys because I can't kill them. What am I looking for? Earth Heal. There we go. I love how they all try and sell the same crap. At Sony, we are dedicated to innovation. Blah, blah, blah. Probably not supposed to be down here. I can't kill these guys. What's that? Ice armor? Does that protect me against ice? The poly station? Armor that used to belong to the Ice Warrior, Calfargus. It's made from ice crystal. Because of its attributes, it has great defense against fire. But not ice. Well, this is a big upgrade from my Night Plate, Jesus. What about the dark armor? The armor used by the great demon, Galfi. When he uses it, will be surrounded by darkness and able to use light magic. Oh. No, but this is that is a good upgrade. Jeez. You addicted to Googling when you play games? Maybe. Well, I just wanted to find out about the, oh god, there's a bunch of them here now. Well, it doesn't, nothing there's no information about the items you pick up. So, I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm stuck on the wall. Okay. Retarded slow. Yeah. That's gonna kill me. No. Well, I'm dead. There isn't a manual with the PS1 version? That's why you shouldn't emulate games? Wait, what now? You mean should, to bump up the frame rate? Yeah, PS1 games came with manuals. Well, actually, I can't find a manual for this game. Like, there's a website that usually has all the PlayStation 1 manuals, but for some reason the one for this game does not work. Oh, wait. I can use the key here now. I've got Harvine's key, whatever his name is. Harvine's. Go. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't look up what they do because I can't even find a manual for it. You wouldn't have to search the internet for it. I mean, I don't really want to pay $200 for this game. Use item. What the fuck is that? Oh, hi. What, this game? Oh, the Japanese version? Maybe. No, actually the Japanese version I think is like 40 to... Ah! Why is my screen getting brighter? What the fuck, game? Am I cursed? Oh, I'm cursed. Let's just use Bloodstone. There we go. I don't know what curse does. I'm gonna try and see what Shiden does to these guys. If it takes more than 2 hits, I'm not gonna bother. This game looks awesome. What are you talking about? Did he just summon that ghost? It's not worth it. Let me try the Morning Star. Love the Dungeon Crawler's first person. Dungeon Master looks 100 times better. I mean, maybe. Not sure what Dungeon Master is. Hello. Okay, there's nothing. Ouch. There's nothing in here. Oh, this isn't on the map. I mean, kind of. It's just a big box. Use the truth mirror on these guys, see what they are. Copper Knight. These monsters were created by the Mage of Fire and the Kings of Wind to guard the King's treasure. Whoa. I don't know what's best to use on these guys, to be honest. Whoop. Yeah, it does kind of run like dog shit. Should have released this one on the PS2 or 3. What do you mean waited to make it on the PS2? Nah, I think it's just fine. It just struggles a bit. I mean, the first one was pretty impressive for when it came out. But it feels like this one actually slows down a little bit more. Was there... Okay, there wasn't anything in here. Do I have a... I think I had a Phantom Staff, but no. It'd be cool if they made a new one, or you know, while they're remaking everything, they might as well make a remake of one of the Kingsfield games. Fireballs. You know that one. Oh, it stops him. Nice. That probably doesn't do any damage since he is fire, but at least it seems to have stunned him. Ultima Underworld 1 and 2 are examples of how this one should have run. I've never played this either. A lot of games I haven't played. Ooh, chests. And they open, good. So it's just a moon crystal. And, ooh, what is that? Oh, I forgot to fill up my crystal flasks. Jeez. Demon's Pick? If you really love retro streaming stunts. Streaming stunt? What do you mean? Retro streaming? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'd rather play all the old classics I've never played before rather than this new stuff that's coming out. Oh, don't? Okay, yeah. There's more chests. Verdite. You are an intruder in my castle, therefore you must die. Oh. Okay. Guess I must die. Ouch. Are these guys bigger than the last ones? Whoa. So the Tears of the Kingdom is really good. Very few games are that great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I doubt I'll play it on stream. No, that wasn't close enough. Chill. Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. Holy shit, that almost killed me. 475, nice. Group. Got a cool new name for you, coffee. I don't know if... Delicious retro coffee? Yeah, maybe. I can start a coffee brand and sell it. And I'll call it that. Okay. Ooh. Actually, I think that's where that guy came out of. Yeah, there's nothing here. That's another shrine key? What am I supposed to do with that? I don't even know what to do with the first one. Sealed? Nothing happens. Wonder if average coffee is available. My my Xbox handle is ordinary coffee. I'll open back up. Yeah, I intend to play 3 and 4. Probably not next, though. Okay, well I guess I can't really go any farther. Oh, maybe I should... What about the demon's pick that I picked up? Hang on, let me check around him. Oh, forgot to use this verdite. Oh, can I use the truth glass? Oh, picture of a king. This picture was drawn by the magical powers of King Harvine to protect its treasure. The picture attacks all approachers. It's sealed. Oh, holy shit, all I had to do was kill it. Maybe was I supposed to do that? Wind crystal? Ice storm? Okay. I didn't know that used the power of wind. 6 hours behind me, just like Camel. I'm on East Coast. Let's see what this does. Ouch. Oh. That's a homing spell. Yeah, it's just like those... those ice giants were casting earlier. I guess there's nothing in here. Yeah, I'm too lazy to set up commands. That's about 10:30 here. I guess that's it for this place. .30 a.m. Jeez. .30 a.m. Jeez, you guys gotta go to bed. I still don't know what to do with this place or those things. Leon did tell me to go visit his home, so. Been there. Night owls. Hoot hoot. Oh, perfect. Fill up my flasks while I'm here. I don't really know if I feel like magic isn't really worth it in this game right now, because it's just like it takes so long for it to recharge to be able to use the next spell. Like, depending on what you've got equipped it. So even if I want to use, like, one healing spell, it's going to take a while for it to fill up. Know what? Elden Ring? Yeah, I really enjoyed Elden Ring, actually. I accept it. Extremely boring. I just ended up playing Dark Souls 1 incorrectly. Water and food supply have been overtaken by Necron because the people here did not obey him, but we have been able to survive so far. My brother Kel brings us food, and we drink water in Nola's place. Sorry. Buy some herbs. I think I actually might have enough money for one of those golden keys. Oops, did I just buy a... Okay, I was like, hopefully I didn't buy a leather shield. Sekiro. Oh, Neo 1 and 2. Neo actually looked pretty interesting, but I tried playing the demo and it looked really technical, and it just kind of turned me off at the time. Oh, we haven't had any trouble surviving so far. Oh, actually, so... I'll keep that night plate for now. Iron gloves I can sell. Sell stone hands. I wasn't impressed by the... Like, I saw a couple people streaming Wulong, but it didn't look very interesting. I wonder what that demon's pick's for. Diablo 3 lot system in Neo? Oh, is that... Oh, so it's kind of like a drop system? That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. I want to find my brother as soon as possible. Should forget who her brother is. Oh, that's cool. I gotta find the towns. Does this one have monsters in it? I'm not sure what's down here. Forget. Nothing like Souls games. Gotcha. Well, I mean, it's still got the Souls element to it, right? Shrines, set of fires, and very hard bosses, but you still collect like souls and stuff like that and lose them if you die, and then everybody respawns if you rest. That's something. There we go. Fits under different other games, yeah. Most games nowadays are just like an amalgamation of every other game. Like a whole bunch of different games. I'm gonna rhombus keys. And damn it. I wonder if I can buy them somewhere. Dagger. Finished a giant piece of work. Will now proudly go to bed. Nice. Congratulations. Have a good night. There we go. He's probably already gone to bed. Okay, I can buy some silver boots now, but that gold key is like over 8,000 gold, so probably just gonna save it. Draw some art. I think he said, oh, yeah. Work on a website, online shop, made it so whenever you change products in cart, it will update in all places on the page automatically. Oh, nice. You are a master hacker. Oh, here he is. Just gonna go ahead and buy the key. $13? I thought it was $8. I was looking at the magician's key price. God damn. Most websites screw this up, really. Actually, I think it's the other way. Oh, there he is. I need the figure of Seath, known amongst the elves. Bring it to me, I'll give you the moon gate. The moon gate is very important for you to be able to walk around the island. Necron granted it to me, but Seath first gave it to the elves. I'll trade you Harvine's flute for 3 of your crystal flasks. Jesus. Okay, so it looks like... Alright. Well, I know how to make more, or get more at least. Oops, I didn't mean to use Seath's plume. God damn it. Actually, I don't know what the flute is for. I think it's an important item though because it once belonged to Necron. It looks a bit broken. Elite hex orders. Later. I don't care about myself, but I'm worried about Nola. If we have enough crystals, we might be able to send her back to her country. We used to play together, Nola, and Necron. Dias. We cannot bring Dias back to the way he was in the old days. I think the best way to save him is to defeat him as a warrior, but I know that I can't be the one who does this. I must do something before Nola finds this out. Want to shop Mystic without having any music play with you? I believe that everything well, I guess that's Ben's quote. I believe that everything comes nothing. Dias believes that Gyra is a god. I myself could never believe that the Black Dragon is a god. We have to fight a black dragon. Nola once told me that the god of Earth created the dragon grass. Is that what they're called? I believe that this is true, however I don't believe in the god of High Elves, Seath. But he believes in you. I'll trade you my map for 3 of your crystal flags. Do I have... I don't think I have 3 more. I think I only have 2 more. You only have 2. So I'll have to come back. Where is he on the map here? Okay, he's down there. Later. Okay, actually, this is a good time to save and call it for the night. Making a little bit of progress, bit by bit. But it's kind of slow going. Well, hi. Hey. What you doing? guess she's more interested in the window. Ain't me lucky? Yeah. Double cat. Double cat all the way. What does it mean? She's being a little she's been a little antisocial today, so. Ugh, I gotta turn the brightness down. Okay, yes? Well, hello. Hey, how you doing? And let me see if I can get the cat cam going. Oh. You gonna sit with me finally? Hey. It's kind of hard to do this at the same time. Oh. Here's your cat cam. Sorry. I am She's so cute. I am finally become pro streamer. How you doing, sweetie? It's gonna fall asleep. She has eyes, they're just not open. Yeah. Yeah, no. She usually does this like right after, like right when I'm right as I'm able to get up and like take a break or something. So. Yep. So I guess this is the cat text for the night for the stream. You have earned your reward. Oh, there she opens her eyes. Yeah. How you doing, sweetheart? I guess that might be a good location for it. But she's facing the wrong direction. Kinda. Yeah, she's really sweet, real affectionate. She's got a lot of hyper energy when everybody else is asleep. Especially when I wake up in the morning, she wants to play. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go to work. But, yeah, alright. Probably gonna call it for the night. Anybody will want to raid tonight? Lord Pookums is playing Alcahest, which is a... Oh, actually, I was playing that a while back, but my translation version didn't work with passwords, so I lost all my progress. See you, Retro Bear. Appreciate you hanging around. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Making I know it's a little slow going on Kingsfield too, but I'm having fun playing with it. It's a pretty chill game. So I just get lost really fucking easily. I Punch Demons is playing an ad for a second. Ah! I'm being attacked. I was playing Destiny 2. How about, I'll probably butcher the name. Paramixef. She is playing, NES 101 RetroTink. She's playing, actually the old original NES Zelda. So, I think Camel rated her a while back. So, can I have my arm, please? Thank you. She also seems to be pretty chill streamer.
A note I just wrote from the old man: aim the eyes, aim at the eyes of Goma. There's like there's so much stuff.
That actually looks really nice. She's running NES 101. And the retro tank makes it look really nice. Not sure what the NES 101 is. But anyways, okay. Have a good night, and we'll probably see you tomorrow. So, see ya.
I used to really like baseball. I mean, I still go to a baseball game. I don't keep up with baseball, but delicious coffee.